Welcome back to RNG Camo Mastery, the series where this RNG Wheel of Fortune decides the order I'll be unlocking every single gold weapon in the Black Ops 7 multiplayer camo grind. It's episode number 23, we're zooming through the series, and there are just 10 weapons left on the wheel with 2 members' choices, which is where the YouTube channel members have been voting in the background to decide what weapon they would like to see me do if members' choice gets rolled. We've had 2 of them so far, there's 2 left on the wheel. What are we going to be doing today? I'm up for anything. I'm up for anything. There's still 3 pistols on there. We've not touched the pistols yet, and we're not going to be getting the pistols today because it's going to be the RK9, the second last SMG of the grind. One more SMG, the MPC-25, and then we are on to Arclight SMGs, which is pretty cool. But today, let's stay focused on that. We are going to be doing the RK9. Every single sweat I've ever seen has been using this thing. I've been dominated by it for far too long now, so I'm glad it's my turn. All right, so back-to-back SMGs. Last episode, we did do the Razor 9mm. Spoiler alert, too late, but you should have caught up on the episode if you didn't. What are we doing? Of course, 80 headshots as per usual. We all know that. 50 kills whilst moving. A very easy challenge. We'd love to see it. An enemy affected by my tactical or non-lethal score streak. Again, at the start of this camo grind, when the game first came out, this was just kills with, on enemies affected by your tactical. Definitely not the worst camo challenge we've ever seen, but yeah, it was an annoying one. But now it's also affected by your non-lethal score streak. It's pretty easy. You just put Scout Pulse on, you put UAV on, you put counter UAV on, and off you go. And then 50 eliminations whilst using a suppressor. Very easy stuff. This should be a good episode. Don't know why I've said that so early. I've definitely cursed it now. But if this gun is anywhere near as good as it seems to be on people using it against me, yeah, we should be in for a good one today. And before we get into game, I would just like to remind you guys to like the video if you've been enjoying the series and hype the video. They help massively get these videos shown to more people. They help me keep creating this content, and that means more people can find the series more easily. And it's just been great to see how many new people there have been. Welcome to you new guys. I hope you've been enjoying your time here. And I think it's time for me to stop talking and get playing. And I'm going to risk some hard point action today. And the weapon prestige, the universal camo I'm going to be using is from the M34 Nova line. Is that even the right numbers and letters? It's from the Nova line, the first prestige weapon camo that you unlock from it. Let's go. It looks quite nice, to be fair, on this gun. Just thought it looked a bit different. So the thing is, I think this could be a good gun, but hard to get headshots with is my concern. And I say that mid-sentence I get a headshot. But because it's like a multi-burst kill, you know, you've got to be quite good at tracking the head to actually get the headshots. Then again, I'm chatting absolute nonsense right now because we've not got any attachments on this. We've not got anything on it other than a red dot. So it's hard to say what getting headshots is actually like until the attachments come in. Go on, point drone. Ease. I got that. Oh, not a headshot. Okay. Yeah, like this gun. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm doing awful right now. But this gun feels good. I just need to get used to it. I need to lock in and start aiming for their heads and stop getting shot around corners like that. Wow, this thing has good damage range for an SMG. This thing is pretty good. I'm not sure what the best build is going to be for this thing. And in this series, I generally don't Google builds. Obviously, it's hard to get builds off you guys because, you know, I'm not doing it live, so I can't just ask you on the spot. So I just kind of shove on some attachments and hope for the best is my general approach. Sometimes it results in me using a gun that's pretty good, but feels awful because I built it horribly. I call that entertainment for you guys. You can see just how dumb I am, how suboptimal your average player makes builds, we'll go with. We'll call it deliberate. We'll call it for the content, okay? Oh my. Nice headshot. Yeah, this thing's not too bad for getting headshots, as evidenced right there. Another headshot. Yeah, this thing feels good, actually, for getting headshots. Oh, that's a skewer. Hide. Ah, sucker. 5 headshots done with the RK9 as well, whilst we take cover from the skewer. If you don't know how to tell skewers are coming for you, if you just watch that little clip back there, you'll hear like a kind of sharp, scratchy, screechy noise, and that's when a skewer is coming for you. That's the tell that it's targeted you, and you need to get something over your head immediately. Yeah, this gun feels great. Whoa, damn it. I actually cannot believe we have single digits of guns left on the wheel. It's insane right now. Once we're done with this, there are 9 weapons left. It doesn't even feel like that long ago since we started this series. So much has changed since this game came out on this channel. Like, the amount of support you guys have been showing has been absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot thank you enough. The channel growth has been ridiculously good, and I guess I should remind you guys that there are some giveaway milestones that we're working towards if the channel hits 20, 25, and 30,000 subscribers before the end of this series. And there's some big giveaways going on in the Discord, which is linked in the description down below, and it's open to everyone, every single person. And of course, make sure you like the video to help spread this series further to more people so that they can subscribe and make the giveaways happen. But now we're drawing towards the end of the SMG category. I'm sure I asked this when we started SMGs, but I'm going to ask it again. What has been, now we're 3 weeks into the game, now it's season 1. Well, it's not season 1 when I'm recording this, so I am kind of lying there. When you see this, it's season 1. What is your favorite SMG in the game at this point? You know, now you've had some time to play with the other ones. Well, play with all of them. Their damage drop-off range is quite dramatic in this game, so as soon as you get into any sort of decent range, they do start to struggle a bit, but I think that's okay. Hey, point turret kill. See you later. See you later. Ooh, that's a calling card progress, which reminds me, I was going to look at my calling card challenges and try and start working on those, because I do want to get the 100% of calling card this year. No, I've been stuck. No, I'm on such a bad streak of getting stuck in episodes, and I skipped the kill cam. Sorry, guys. But there is a stick for you all to enjoy. Again, if you're new to the series, if you're new to the channel, I don't know why I've got this focus on new people today, but you're awesome for a start. But if you are new, I get stuck almost on average every single video that I make. It's actually a curse, and I don't know what goes on, but it's not quite true this series. I think I've been stuck at least 10 times on camera. I think that's right. But yeah, I get stuck a completely unreasonable amount. Whoa, point turret kill. Kills with an RK9, clearing out the point, getting skewered. That's what we like to see. I've also been skewered a pretty disgusting amount of times this series as well. Shoot the dog. Destroy the dog. Oh, you're going to regret that. You should not start a fight with me. Oh, he's dead. Well done, teammate. Good job. It's not often I say that. So the guy coming all the way on this big flank. He's going to be disappointed when he runs into me. Unlucky. What a waste of your time that was. But I guess also, yeah, now that we're not far into season... What are you doing laying down there? Now we're not that deep into season 1, you know, it's just released some new, fresh content. How are you guys still finding Black Ops 7? I'm really interested to know. Because honestly, this is easily the best modern COD I played. So since, like, Cold War, MW 2019, I started doing the series with Cold War. Since then, I think this is easily the best game we've had. Just everything feels smooth. The wall jumping is a lot of fun to do. There's so much to unlock, and the stuff to unlock is good as well. That was like my main concern going into this game, was that, sure, we were going to have all of these universal weapon camos and like weapon prestige where you could unlock a load of camos. But I was concerned that the vast majority of them, if not every single one, was just going to be worse than the like actual mastery camos, like singularity and everything. I was concerned that they were all just going to be worse than that, so I just wasn't going to use them. And I wouldn't engage in the weapon prestige content because I don't care. Like, if there's nothing I want to use from it, then why would I do it, right? But no, like, the weapon prestige camos are so nice. Not all of them, obviously, but there have been so many really good ones, so I'm so happy about that. I hope the next COD game, which is going to be a, like, Modern Warfare one, right? I'm just praying that it follows along these lines. I hope this is like the new standard for how much content there is and how good the content is. Nice. Oh, point turret mastery. Wow. That's 100 kills in point turrets. Who would have thought? World first? Probably. But yeah, like I was saying, it's easy for them to add lots of content. For example, to be fair, in the Season 1 update, they're adding 8 new score streaks, which are all just copy and pastes, I believe, from Black Ops 6. Straight up copy paste. I'm a bit disappointed in that, because I don't think that's exactly counts as new content. But stuff like these weapon camos, that is real new content on the prestige camos. And even things like the co-op campaign, the end game camo grind, like another phenomenal, I feel like innovation is maybe a generous word. Phenomenal innovation on the camo grind scene. I'm really looking forward to trying end game. And I am yapping this game. Jesus. It's been a long game and I've not shut up. The moral of the story is I'm having an absolutely fantastic time with this grind. And I'm glad you guys have been enjoying watching me do it. That's a defeat. How many headshots did we get? Are we tracking? Yes, we are. 13 in one game is pretty solid. But I'm going to get the rest of them done now so I can whip out my ruby snake. Okay. Get your ruby snakes out. Whip them out for me. Will that joke ever get old? I highly doubt it. So now I need to get, what was it? Kills with a suppressor. So I need to put a suppressor on, but that's not a problem. Need to die for that to happen. And I'm sure that won't take long. Kills whilst moving and something else? What was the other one? So yeah, we just kills, basically. Kills, kills, kills. Damn it! Deaths, deaths, deaths. That's what this channel's all about. No kills here. What was I thinking? The only thing I can kill is UAVs and counter UAVs. And everyone seems to have stopped using armor on their UAVs and counter UAVs, which is great for me because I'm still working on my arc. But it's very strange because it's definitely the better overclock in my opinion. And I've been getting some sweaty, sweaty lobbies today. Granted, I'm playing hardpoint, but it is, you know, it's a Thursday and it's, what, 3 p.m. at the minute? Surely this isn't that much of a degenerate queue. Ugh, just give me kills. I'm probably going to go off hardpoint. In fact, for the rest of this episode, after this game, I'm going to do something crazy. And you probably have already figured out what it is, based on what I've just been saying. We'll see if you guess right or not. It's something I've not done yet. And it's something that you guys might hate me for. It'll be an interesting little experiment. After this game, I'm also going to check on my calling card progress, because I want to know what's going on there. Oh, I just can't get kills with this thing. But yeah, getting the headshots with this. The first game was definitely an anomaly. Christ, that's embarrassing, can barely speak. It's definitely an anomaly because I did not have any more like 13 headshot games after that. But the gun is good, it's fun to use. Now I don't have to aim for the head. I think we should do better. See you later. What was he doing? He was flying, soaring through the sky there. Majestic Eagle, that's what they call him. Oh god. Why? What? Why are they just both in that corner? I guess one of them was trying to destroy my scrambler or something. Thank you. You're on my team. I'm so sorry. You're lucky it's not hardcore. You'd have been murdered. Murdered. I've got a scrambler on to work towards the mastery badge because that is the last field upgrade I need the mastery badge for, other than the fear trap, which is, of course, going to take forever. That guy just got rushed by 3 people. I would be fuming if that was me. But to be fair, he was just sat perfectly still, was on the UAV. Don't know what he expected. Sit down. It's kind of boring when it's just kills. Like, sure, I've got to use a certain attachment, but it's just kills. Like, I'm just sat here playing the game normally. Doesn't feel like I'm camo grinding. Which, to be fair, I feel like is how a lot of people want the camo grind to be. They almost just don't want to even have to think about it, which I kind of get, but at the same time, I don't know. I think the point of the camo grind is that you should be, like, proving that you're a master of every weapon in the game, or at least every launch weapon. And to do that, you've got to be able to do these silly things that some random taskmaster has decided you need to do. Whereas if it's just everything is completely brainless and you just turn off your brain and then off you go, 3 camos, I don't know. That feels wrong to me. Give me those points. Give me that hand cannon. Can I hit a single shot with it today? Probably not. I've got an itch on my eye. I've got a hair on my eye, which is not helping me. No, 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 no. Thank you. Ow. No. Where are they? Bang. I'm actually getting kills. It's a miracle. It's a miracle of Christmas. Let's go. Oh, that'd have been such a nice shot. I can finally itch my eye. God damn. I've called in a few LDBRs as well, and it feels really good. With the overclock that gives you more, like, strikes in an area, the mortar strike, like, the frequency with which it strikes that area is insanely fast. So it's actually, like, really powerful. Where are the enemies? I swear they're just not interested in the objective. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. Get him, point. Right. Woo, I can just be AFK and I'm still getting kills. That's what we like to see. Huh? I don't know what just happened there. Did a little dance with my teammate and then killed an enemy. Enemies! Show yourselves. Bang! Sit down. It was a trap all along. You shouldn't have shown yourself, you fool. Huh? 50 eliminations with pistols. The hand cannon counts as a pistol? Okay. I mean, obviously it technically is, right? But really? And I have absolutely zoomed through this prestige. It's been ridiculous. I have unlocked so many gold masteries on streaks and field upgrades and lethals, tacticals. I have zoomed through this prestige. This is the 2nd episode in this prestige. No, 3rd episode. Okay, I lied. But still, it's been a very quick prestige. And we win. No LWR kills. 51 to 28. This gun is pretty good. Who knew? But let's see what our calling card progress is looking like at this point of the game. Okay, let's have a look. So, calling cards career. We've got 94%. What was that? Just 1 challenge we need to do. Win 250 matches. Okay, that's fine. That will, I hope, just happen. Get a triple kill. Well, get a few triple kills with enemy weapons you've picked up. I'm not going to obviously do that now because we're camo grinding, but maybe at some point. That's not a particularly difficult one. 25 stuck medals. I mean, I'm working on other like badges at the minute, so I'm not using stickies, but again, actively trying to do this won't be that bad. Then the prestige challenges, a 15 kill streak without using any streaks. I mean, I've only ever had 1 15 kill streak so far in this game, so that one's concerning, but that's clearly a job for specialists. Maybe we'll do this one towards the end of the calling cards or something. I don't know. General kills with pistols and snipers, that's fine. Get kills with weapons you picked up. Again, that's kind of crossover with that other challenge. Eliminations with a weapon equipped with shattered gold and arc light camos. I guess I'll try and do them when we're doing Tempest, because we'll be going back through guns we have gold and arc light on. 5 kills with a single score streak acquired from a care package. That's nice and easy, pretty fun. Just get a VTOL, job done. Ooh, okay, this one looks like a tricky one. Shoot through a wall to kill an enemy revealed by a pinpoint. Quite a few times as well. That's tricky. We'll have to use some pinpoints at some point then. But I guess I'll only do that when I'm using a gun that can penetrate walls nicely. And seeing as we've done LMGs, that doesn't seem what, sniper rifle might be my next best bet, or the next AR or something. Definitely not SMGs, definitely not like pistols. Maybe marksman rifles that could work with. And then destroy stuff with your hunter bot, kills with cluster grenades. No! The worst lethal of all time. 15 objective kills with the point turret C4 or the needle drone. Oh, wow, that one's difficult. I mean, I've been using the point turret for the badge, which I actually think I've got at this point. So I think C4 and needle drone is probably the best way to do this. Definitely not point turret. If you're playing hardcore, the point turret's probably a good way. Hardcore hardpoint would be good. And then that's everything we're up to. Okay, nothing really to aim for, to be honest. Like, just some pretty easy calling cards. I'll try and do this remote operations one as we go. Maybe I'll stick on needle drones because I still need the mastery badge for that or something. I don't know. Either way, the thing that I'm going to do that you guys are probably going to hate me for now, and I want to see what it's going to be like because I've had a very sweaty day, so please forgive me. We're going to go play the standard mosh pit.
No, 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 no. Hell no!
Skill-based matchmaking is back, baby. Let's see what happens. I guess this doesn't necessarily have objective modes all the time for that calling card, but whatever. Are these games going to be easy, or are they somehow going to be harder? I don't see how they could possibly be harder. To be honest, I've had some disgusting lobbies today. I also just quickly double-checked the special camo challenges that we're supposed to be doing, just to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything, and I was. It was the stun kill / non-lethal streak, so we've put back on UAV, scout pulse, and counter UAV to hopefully smash that one out, so that we can be nice and somewhat efficient. And I was supposed to put the breacher drone on, wasn't I? Oh well. And we're also playing a game of Overload, which is not my favorite. I don't think it's a very good mode. Maybe it will play better. Oh, that is not a point turret. Maybe it will play better when you're playing ranked, because there's respawn delays, and it will actually matter when you die and don't just spawn and stop them. I don't know. But yeah, the goal is get streaks, or affect them by my sight grenade, get kills, and go from there. Needle drone. Hey, kill. I'm not going to lie. So far, from the 30 seconds I've been playing this match, it feels exactly the same as my open playlist games. Thank you. Oh, okay. There's a guy up there. Cool. I don't really know what to say, though. Like, we're just getting kills at this point. It's not really anything exciting going on. This could be quite a quick episode. I was going to say that because there's not really much to talk about, but I feel like I've not shut up this episode. There should be a calling card challenge, or like, maybe it is a Dark Ops, I don't know. I've not seen them all. Where you throw out a needle drone, or whatever this is called, and then you shoot it to kill an enemy. If that's even possible. That would be a cool calling card to get. That would be difficult. Sometimes this gun feels like weirdly inaccurate. I mean, obviously, that's just a skill issue. But sometimes it just feels like the bullets are going all over the place. Maybe this lobby feels a bit better than what I've had today, which is, to be honest, hard to believe. But people don't seem to be missing. But whatever. I've said I'm going to play this until the end of the episode, so I'm going to commit to that. Which might make getting 3 kill streaks quite difficult if these people are full-on nerds. Where are these people? Over here? Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. No way! 2 bursts! Center of mass. I stopped shooting because I assumed he was dead. What are you on about, game? What a waste of my scout pulse. God damn. Get out of it. Scout pulse, let's go. Beautiful. Guy here somewhere. No way! Oh, how do I miss those shots? And he obviously doesn't miss a single bullet ever in his life because he's got perfect aim, because I don't understand how everybody in COD is so good at the game. Honestly, the average skill level of a COD lobby that I'm in is one of the highest skill levels in any FPS I've ever seen. The level of tracking people have, the reaction speed, ignore that guy when I'm making this argument, the aim, like, consistency is insane in Call of Duty. I don't understand it. Maybe it's because it's predominantly controller, but still, the aim assist isn't that high. Like, people still miss shots. If you see me getting kills, I'm missing, like, maybe 20% of bullets most of the time, and that's maybe generous. What I don't get is when people are looking at the floor for, like, the entire kill cam, and then as soon as an enemy pops on screen, they just snap straight to their body, perfect center of mass, and just track them perfectly the whole time. It's like, if you're running around looking at the floor, your aim isn't good, but then suddenly you've got perfect aim as soon as an enemy comes on your screen. That's what I don't get. I don't know if it's skill-based matchmaking or whatever. Back to my other point. The average skill level in a COD lobby that I experience is insanely good. I just don't get it. And I don't know what my point is here, other than, I don't know. I don't know what my point is. I'm just having a rough day, okay? What's that? Suppressor attachments done. Does that mean we're close to something else? I don't know. Beautiful. 1 burst. Oh, what? I thought he was dead as well. Damn it. Beautiful. See you later. Oh, beautiful. The SMG movement. We get another scout pulse. We're just linking them together. And there's 50 kills whilst moving. So now it is just tactical and scout pulse kills, essentially. Come on, pick me. I'll pick you then, because I need the kills. Plus, I got a scout pulse. Beautiful. And my scout pulse has run out, and I've got no way of seeing them now. What? No, stolen by the Hellstorm. Damn it. Holy enemies, please. Yes. Okay, we got one. We got one more progress there. I think, anyway. It better have been. What are you doing there? What are you doing? How about this? Hey, how's that feel? Sitting in my corner, in my spawn? Yeah, that's what I thought. Lovely shot. Scout pulse. Okay, let's use it now. No, let's reload. And then use it. Hopefully get a kill. Where are they? Everywhere, really. No, the stupid dragon breath. I've got Black Jacket, and yet he just kills me in 2 shots anyway. I don't understand. Look at that guy's movement. Jesus, wiggly woggly over there. Hallucinated enemy. Beautiful, let's go. Got to get those hallucinations. Should probably be running Scavenger or something to make this a bit easier. We take a defeat. I don't really care. I don't like Overload. Let's find a new lobby. Although it's going to do that anyway because it's skill-based matchmaking. And how many do we need? Oh, 13. Oh, for God's sake. So part of the reason, what prompted me to play the skill-based matchmaking playlist now and just give it a go for the episode was actually the Treyarch or Call of Duty or one of the people tweeted saying that in season 1, like they're obviously changing some playlists and stuff, so this is old news by the time you see this video. They've seen a fair number of people playing this playlist. Hey, there's an affected kill. They've seen a fair number of people playing this playlist, which I genuinely don't believe enough people are playing this that it's like significant enough for them to like mention it. I don't know. Oh, I hate stims. They're way too good in this game. And the reason I say that is because I'm pretty sure the vast majority of players on Call of Duty, they don't ever change their playlist filters. Maybe they take off search and destroy, but that's about it. And then they just click play. They click mosh pit, they play that. They just play the default modes. They see Nuketown 24/7, they just click on that and play it. They're not going into find match, clicking like right bumper, going across, finding standard playlist, looking at it, reading it, and being like, oh yeah, that sounds like what I want. I don't think I'm making a wild statement here. The average Call of Duty player comes home from work, just presses all the buttons to get into a game as quick as they can, and they just play it to unwind, and that's that. They don't deliberate about what playlist they want to play. Sure, again, if they don't want to play search, then that's pretty reasonable. But outside of just search and destroy, they don't care. They just jump on and play. I just don't believe that many people are manually going across to the skill-based matchmaking playlist between every game that they stop searching, like in the queue for. I don't believe it. I genuinely don't believe it. So it'll be interesting to see what developments have happened between me saying this, because again, this is being recorded pre-season 1, and, well, yeah, the time you guys see this video. And oh my God, but my UAV is up, so I don't need to use my scout pulse right now. Kill that guy, he should count. Yep, UAV detected, kill, whatever. And then once the UAV goes, then I'll use my scout pulse. Get out of it, you're not that guy. Have any of you guys been playing the skill-based matchmaking playlist? I would love to know. Whoa, so many enemies. Detected kill, hopefully. Ah, of all the people to hit that shot, I was not expecting it to be the sniper. Fair play. Good shot, sir. I wish it was also affected by like non-lethal field upgrades as well. Maybe that would start making it a little bit too easy. But then you can just put down a scrambler and away you go. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Not like this. Got a CUAV at least. Oh, teammate steals the kill. Yes, nice. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's call in this. And there are the kills on enemies affected by my stuff. So now we just need 3 kill streaks. And we've maxed out the gun. Okay. That reminds me of a certain something that you'll see soon. I keep thinking that's a grenade and just throwing it as if it's going to loop, and then it just flies off to the moon. Flies off over the horizon. Never to be seen again. Why are they all just sat back? I mean, I guess they're kind of spawn trapped, and that's what domination's all about. And another reason I don't really like this game mode. How am I supposed to get streaks when they're all just camping? Oh my God, I cannot hit a shot. Apart from that one. That's a 2. No! What? How am I even dead there? I don't understand. 1. Am I supposed to run rapid fire on this? I feel like I might. Or is it the prestige attachment? I think that thing looked quite good. If we can improve this, that'd be nice. Surprisingly, making things better is good. That's a 2. And a 3. Woo! That should be 1 out of 10. Don't know if you're AFK, but you're dead. AFK in the head. See you later. That's a 2, I think. And that's another 3. And I am being that sweat right now. I'm doing it to him. That's another kill. In their spawn. Fury kill. Don't mind if I do. Wait a minute. You're not on my team. Wait a minute. Whoa, why are they over there? What the hell? Nice. That's an 11 streak and we're dead. Why would I even say it? Don't acknowledge your streak because then you'll always die. Another rule of life from Call of Duty right now. And that is the end of the game. Oh yeah, I was going to prestige the gun, which reminds me, it is time to play Rate That Camo, the secret game that shows me you're still watching the video at this point and you're an absolute legend. Rate the prestige camos on the RK9 out of 10 in the comments below, or let me know which one your favorite is. Whatever works for you is fine with me. Prestige 1 is Billow. Boring, 2 out of 10. Next, Neon Zebra. Could look okay on some things, but 2 out of 10 again. And Prestige Max is Spotted. 0 out of 10. All right. Terrible camos for the RK9. I'll be interested to see what you guys think about them. If any of you give any of these more than a 3, I'll be shocked. But like I said at the end of my map poll tournament, which was very interesting to see the results, if everyone liked the same things, the world would be a very boring place. I wonder what would happen if they started collapsing some playlists to try and reduce the spread of where players are in the game so they can get better open playlist matches and more accurate skill-based matchmaking playlists as well. I'm not sure being able to select individually every single mode is a good thing for the game, like for the health of... Oh, I was going to say, where are my attachments gone? Obviously, I prestige the gun. But yeah, I'm not sure giving players such granular control over what gamers they play is actually good for the matches you find, especially in public, well, I was going to say especially in public games, so that's where this is only relevant. I don't think it makes sense because it's just splitting up the player base. It means that only the sweats end up in hardpoint. Obviously, it's not only sweats in hardpoint, but it is a sweatier game mode. What I'm saying is have maybe a Slayer game mode where you have, or like a playlist where it's a mosh pit of team deathmatch, kill confirmed, and kill order. And then an objective modes mosh pit, which is, domination, hardpoint, overload. And then a search and destroy playlist, which is fine, and free for all maybe separately, because those are the only modes that people specifically want to play, I would say, or specifically don't want to play. And then see what happens to the health of queues in terms of speed to find game, ping of game, and then quality of match in terms of player skills. Because I don't see why we need to be able to have such granular control over what modes we're playing. I think it would be fine to just have mosh pits as essentially the standard. As if he shoots that drone out of the sky, that was gonna be a free double. I do say this a lot, but I would be interested to know what you guys think about that. Would you hate it if you had a choice of Slayer, again, team deathmatch, kill confirmed, or kill order, and kill order, and then objective mosh pit, which is domination, hardpoint, and overload? Because I do think one of the reasons why matches feel so incredibly sweaty for almost everyone, it sounds like everyone just says matches feel sweaty no matter what, if it's skill-based matchmaking, if it's open. I do feel like that's because all the players are spread out way too thin. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have the data. Nobody does, apart from obviously whatever they're called, Treyarch. Anyway, that's going to be my last chatting of nonsense for today. I am going to focus on getting 3 kill streaks now. There's 1, 2. Oh my god, that would have been naughty if I got that kill. Oh my god, the aim. 2. No way they see this coming. 3. Beautiful. Good shot. Good steal there. This thing does fire quick with this prestige attachment, though. I've not used many. They don't generally seem amazing, but yeah, some of them seem very good. This is one of them. Hey, great steal. There's 1. 3. There we go. Cool. 3. Let's go. I don't think I've got double XP anymore. Nope. Also don't. Smart. Grinding without double XP is a crime in this game. Yeah, that's a 1 though, I think. Maybe 2. Who knows? 2, 3, 6, 7? Who knows? That one was deliberate, by the way. I'm sorry. Beautiful. That's a 10 kill streak, and we had 1 breacher drone kill, so that is a triple progress, I believe. Oh, let's go. Let's go. We're on a 12. Should not have acknowledged the streak. We all know what happens now. And I'm out of ammo. Oh my god, well spotted. Okay, pick up this Dravek. Let's go. Oh my god, if I died. No! God damn, I'm bad. Oh, come on. I looked at the minimap and that's when he came around the corner. I didn't need to look at it. I knew he was going to come that way. Oh, unlucky, sir. That's a 2. A scout EP is ready as well. Objective captured. Get my boring streaks. Go on. Oh. No, what? I assume he could see my gun or something. Oh, he sees my arm. Damn you, arm. Should not be taking that fight any day of the week, and I should not be repeaking that. Come on, man. Learn from the immediate mistake I made 2 seconds ago. I got fooled by my own team's decoy. The decoys are so good in this game that, yeah, even my own team's ones get me every single time. Damn it. Someone's going for a swim. Unlucky. You're on the UAV. You can't be making plays like that whilst we've got UAVs and you don't have Ghost. And that's a 3. See ya. Look at those points. I love strategists. I do love it as a specialty. It's not like technically the best for getting you kills and stuff, but it's so good for points and getting streaks and just leveling up stuff. And that's a 3. Thank you. I don't like domination. I say it all the time, but you just play the same half of the map the whole time. And we're on 9 out of 10. Can we do it without dying in the next game? Let's find out. The Deathless Gold. Let's bring it on. Oh my god, just look at this camo. Oh, it's so good. Behind one. There's one. Beautiful. Good shots. Hold one of those. Oh, that's a sniper. We don't want to take that fight. I'm playing like I'm on a nuke here. Maybe this is what I need. Maybe I need to play like I'm on a nuke all the time to actually get the practice in. Maybe I need to aim better? I don't know. Beautiful, well played. That's 2. It's a pretty good angle to hold. Oh.
Perfect.
And he's only gone and done it. The Deathless 3 kill streak. Can you believe it? 3 kills without dying, 10 times completed. Shattered Gold has been unlocked on the RK9. I will see you guys. Well, let's look at the stats. I almost always forget to do that, but I remember most of the time. Every time. I don't know. And then we'll look at the gold. Surely the stats on this gun are going to be looking okay. Surely, right? Where is it? RK9. 453 eliminations to get it done. So medium pace, I would say. 1.5 KD. Nothing special. Nothing special, to be honest. Well, we're going to inspect it on Homestead. I don't think it's going to be a very good map for lighting at all. But we'll give it a go. We'll try an inside inspect for the gold. Does anyone else think they're going crazy when they're in this room because of the voices that play? I don't know if it's from this area here. Also, look at that dog. That's quite a high-res image of a dog. That's unnecessarily high resolution. I bet that's somebody's dog in the dev team. I love that. But yeah, I swear the voices in here, wherever they come from, they always make me think there's actually someone behind me, like talking to me. What is this? Is this a Roomba gone wrong? He's got caught on the carpet. Oh dear. Look at this bread. The detail on that. Why am I fascinated by bread in a game? There's something wrong with me. Is that like cocktails? No, basil, chili. You can see what these things are. What cereal have we got? Space Crunch, Sunshine, Crisp. This is not where I thought this was going to be going. Fancy yachting places. AI generated deepfakes on the river. If anyone wants to pause and have a look at what that says, then feel free. This person's definitely rich. I guess the house is quite nice, so it's not a huge surprise, but look at these yachts. Where is that? Anyone know where that is? Any geo-guessers out there? Why are these images so high res? That's what's really blowing my mind. A nice delivery the Amazon man has been. A bit of a pain to drive here. I don't know how the Amazon man gets it, or lady. Anyway, ooh, stag. We came here to inspect the gold. I'm just going to whip it out.
Nope.
Because, oh, that's the wrong thing. Because otherwise I'll get distracted forever. RK9 gold. There you go. Doesn't look great with inside lighting. We'll check it out outside in a second. And also, it's not the best inspect because it goes right behind my camera. Woo! Nice little toy horses. Sorry, distracted again. Someone's been out chopping wood. Okay, so come on, man. Focus. All right, this looks like the best lighting we're going to get on this map. Yeah, not the best looking for gold because of like the green hue from the Northern Lights, I guess it is. The Aurora Borealis kind of makes the gold look a bit of a funny color, in my opinion. But that's that. Let's get the comments of the day up on screen. Thank you guys so much for being here, as ever. Thank you for all of your lovely comments. It's just a pleasure to read through them every morning. It really is. And I can't believe we're now single digits weapons left in the game. This has gone so fast. It's actually crazy. We've probably got a fair few Arclight episodes coming. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like the video. It really, really does help. Click that hype button if you've got any available. Again, that helps even more than a like. They are super powerful things, so please do use them on me if you want. And I'm going to leave you to it. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow for the next episode of RNG Camo Mastery.